Hello folks, and welcome to this Explain 10 video. We are at beautiful Vienna, and today we're going to be doing a flight to London Heathrow. And we're going to be doing this flight today on board the JarDesign A330. Now, the A330 has received an update recently, and I also have installed the custom engine sounds for this aircraft, which sound really nice. A little bit of information about our flight today. Basically, we're going to be departing Vienna runway 16, and we're going to be cruising at an altitude of approximately 25,000 feet. We're going to be arriving into London Heathrow runway 27 left. And as far as our fuel today, we're going to be departing Vienna with approximately 11,900 kilos of fuel, and we have approximately let's see, approximately 5,000 kilos of cargo, and we have on board 229 passengers for our flight today. So without further ado, let us call the ground services and get the aircraft ready for departure. I did get the ground handling service. It comes free with the upgrade of the JarDesign A330, but I've purchased the plugin so that it works with all the aircrafts that I have. So let's go ahead and put the GPU, the chokes, catering 1, catering 2, stairway 1, and let's put here, let's say, van. They actually look pretty nice, so there we go. So here we're getting our ground services. And there is a series of ground services that you can basically use for different aircrafts. Okay, so let's jump into the cockpit and get things started for our flight. Battery 1, battery 2, APU battery, and then master APU. And let's start the APU. Okay, beacon on. Okay, so the APU is available now. I believe we need to call the fuel truck, which we've forgotten to do. So let me call the fuel truck. Let's wait for the fuel truck to arrive, and in the meantime we'll get things started here. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Brakes are on. Okay, the fuel truck has arrived, so we are going to include approximately 12,000. Okay, so that's good. And so let's go ahead and turn on our fuel pumps. Okay. Signs. Alright. And now we can get things started. Okay. So the initial reference, your fuel is good, and we are going to be departing Vienna, heading to London Heathrow. Flight number today is BA. I'll just put anything there. 2643. And the cost index is 25. Cruise altitude 250. And let's align the IRS. Okay. So that looks okay. And let's say update. And now we have the information for Vienna. And so basically the winds are 170 degrees, 24, speed is 24 knots. And the altimeter is 1004. 1004, that's set. Our altitude today is 25,000 feet. Okay. And our initial speed is 250 knots. Very good. Alignment is in 7 minutes. So let's see what else we need to do here. Okay, so we need to wait for ground services to basically finish. In the meantime, we can basically continue with our flight plan. So departure today from Vienna is runway 16, and we're going to be departing. I got to check the there it is. Okay. Perfect. Okay, let's check our plan for any discontinuities. Okay, there appears to be one here. So let's remove that. And let's remove this one. That's good. Okay, that looks good. And let's go ahead and check the plan now via the okay, let's change this to plan. Let's increase the size a bit. Zoom in here. Okay, so let us go through this plan real quick just to make sure that everything looks okay. Yep, everything looks good. Okay, alignment in 3 minutes. Let's go ahead and check on our ground services have completed their work. So what we're going to do is we're going to call these people all off, and then we will be good to go. Okay, so we'll say drive away all. Okay, everything looks good here. let's call off the fuel truck as well. Okay, so control panel, and let's remove the fuel truck. Okay, fuel truck is gone, and now we can basically close the doors. So let's do that. And that will pretty much conclude our before start checklist.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your chief flight attendant. On behalf of Captain and the entire crew, welcome aboard Out Airlines. At this time, make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position. Also make sure your seat belt is correctly fastened. Also, we advise you that as of this moment, any electronic equipment...
Okay, so we're almost there. I think
Thank you.
very soon we'll be able to request pushback and get out of here. Everything looks okay. We need to now do our final, which is basically our speeds, trim, flex temperature, okay, that looks good. Everything looks okay as well. Everything here is fine. Okay, good stuff.
Passengers unhappy that in the cabin too hot. May I ask you to set a lower temperature? The doors are armed.
Okay.
Okay, so I believe we are good now. We can go ahead and basically call the tow truck pushback and depart Vienna. So let's go ahead and do that. Right.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is connected. Awaiting your instructions.
ATC clearance for push and start. Please confirm. All ground equipment and services clear.
Ground equipment and jetty clear. Doors closed and steering pan in position. Set park brake to release, please.
Okay, so let's release with the parking brake.
Park brake off.
Brakes released. Clear to push.
Copy. Brakes off. Clear to push. Push back starting. You may start engine, sir.
Alright, so let's begin our pushback. And we can now start our engines. Let's turn on the APU bleed. And
starting engine 2.
We'll start engine number 2 first. Okay, we have a good start on engine number 1. Beg your pardon, engine number 2. Let's
Starting
start
engine
number 1.
Pushback complete. Please set park brake to on.
Brakes set. You may disconnect the tow.
Bypass pin have been removed. Tow is disconnected. Have a good flight, sir.
After start checklist completed.
Okay, we have a good start on both engines. So let's go ahead and engine selectors on normal. And now we can kill APU bleed. Don't need that. And packs should be off for takeoff. Taxi lights should go on. Where is that? Nav is on. And those lights. Okay. Good stuff. And let's see. Let's do the flight check now. Okay. That's full up.
Full down. Check. Full left. Check. Full right. Check. Pedal full left. Check. Pedal full right. Check.
Not sure why. The yoke is not responding for full up, so I'll just ignore that. Okay, so everything looks okay. I think we're good to depart now. And let me just do a final check here. Everything's fine. Let's turn the cabin lights on. Yep, everything looks good. So let's go ahead and depart Vienna.
Spoilers arm. Spoilers disarm. Spoilers arm. Flaps 1.
Okay, so we are at runway 16 and we are ready for departure. Landing lights on, strobes on, and the nose lights on takeoff position. Everything looks okay. So we're lined up on the runway and we are ready for departure.
Power set. knots.
V1.
Rotate. gear up.
Okay, so we'll engage the
Autopilot
autopilot
one,
now.
Flaps 0.
We'll track the flaps.
Need to check them. If everything is okay with the light.
Yes, everything is okay. We're still at 4,000 feet, so everything's okay with the lights. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to continue our climb. We passed 5,000 feet, so we're going
Passing
to...
flight level 056.
Okay, we need to turn on the packs now.
After takeoff checklist completed.
Okay, folks, so we're basically going to continue our climb now to flight level 250, and once we're at our cruising altitude, basically the flight time is going to be approximately 1 hour and 45 minutes, and after that, basically,
Spoilers disarmed.
we will begin our descent into London Heathrow. So until then, I'll let you enjoy the scenery, and I will check back with you right before our approach into London Heathrow. Okay, so we are currently at our cruising altitude of 25,000 feet, and the weather is quite nice. There's a bit of clouds there. It's nice. I really like the textures by Della Al-Muntasir. They're really, really nice. Well, that view is just awesome. Okay, so there isn't really much for us to do. There is one thing I want to show you, which is the electronic flight assistant. It's a brilliant tool for flight planning. I use it for all my X-plane flights. It's very handy, it's very useful, and it's quite visual, so you can see everything that's happening. It does not really have any impact on frame rates or anything like that. And if you like, you can also integrate the ultra weather option, which will inject real-time weather into the sim. Maybe I will do a video on the electronic flight assistant, just a quick tutorial in my next video. But it's actually a very nice tool, and if actually you go to the logbook, Now this is the flight that that is en route, and as it says, it's here en route. So we are there, and it gives you all kinds of information about your flight. So I wanted to share that with you. Other than that, enjoy the ride, and I will check back with you right before our approach into London Heathrow. Okay, so we're closer now to top of descent. I'm going to go ahead and initiate the descent.
We need more drag, sir.
Okay, we need more drag, that's fine.
Spoilers full.
I'm actually going to reduce speed to 250 knots. So now we are at 250 knots, and we are continuing our descent into London Heathrow.
Spoilers retract.
Okay, let's check the flight plan. Okay, I think we are okay at the moment in terms of our current rate of descent and altitude. We need to watch for that though, because we're not too far from London Heathrow
We
at
are
the
close
moment.
to top of descent, sir.
So as we approach London Heathrow, we continue our descent to 2,500 feet. And I have now reduced the speed to 220 knots. We are not very far away from London Heathrow. We continue our descent. It appears that there are some showers in London Heathrow, but it shouldn't really affect our flight. Nothing that we cannot handle. We're closing in at 10,000 feet. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and reduce speed now to 205 knots. We need to Landing lights on. Okay, now we're starting to experience some turbulence. Just vertical speed now. Yes, we have there appears to be heavy rains here in London. Take a look at the MCDU. Let's see where we are. Alright, so we need to be at 5,000 feet. And okay, so we're looking good in terms of our altitude. So everything looks good there. Okay, we are now at the final altitude of 2,500 feet, and basically we are going to maintain that altitude until we intercept the localizer. Okay, I'm going to go ahead now and reduce speed to 180, and I'm going to extend flaps 1.
Approach phase activated. Spoilers armed.
We've armed the spoilers now.
Flaps 2.
Flaps 2.
Gear down.
Gear down.
Radio altimeter alive.
Reduce speed to 155 knots.
Need to check though, if everything is okay with the lights.
Flaps 3.
Flaps 3. Now reduce speed to 150 knots. flaps full.
Above. 100. Minimum. 40. 30. 20. 10. 5.
Ground slow. Reverse rate. 70 knots.
Nice landing, sir.
And welcome to London Heathrow. Okay folks, well I hope that you've enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it for you. We've landed safely into London Heathrow, and until next time, please take care of yourselves and each other. I will see you next time. Take care and bye for now.